Welcome to Suladan Plays Garten of Banban 4. Last time, we somehow became friends with the birds and outran what is either an evil clone of, or an earlier version of Banban that goes insane, or our Banban has a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation going on. And that may be what happens, is that they start out okay and that they eventually go insane and demonic and berserk, and maybe that's what Stinger Flynn, it took me a minute to remember his name, was trying to escape, was his inevitable decay into madness by become jellyfish. I don't know. We're not going to question his logic. I'm confused by why this says Garten of Banban 6, because this is Garten of Banban 4. You can find both 5 and 6 on Steam if you look for them. Neither are for sale yet, of course, though. So I don't know whether there's going to be some weird story thing where 6 comes out and then we jump back to 5, or maybe it was an accident. Who knows? I'm not going to sit here and try to speculate. I'm just going to hit new game and be confused with all of existence. I'm even more confused. Oh, no, that's right. They start with a weird screen. I was about to say. For apparently, we've read this 4 times now. Click. Oh, click the clock. Wagons. Door. Snail. No snail. Dark. We're going to see the kangaroo this time, aren't we? Tiny bird for... Okay. First thing I've got to remember when I play these games. There we go. Mouse sensitivity. Because to my knowledge, unless they added... Yeah, they didn't add a mouse sensitivity option, so I have to do it with my actual... Will you resume? Okay, we broke the game. Give me a minute. That's not the game's fault. That was me having to Alt-tab in and out and do some weirdness. Alright, take 2. There we go. Proper, better mouse sensitivity. Hello, tiny bird. I have tiny bird. I'm going to keep the tiny bird. What are you? Wait, you're the boss that I beat earlier. Why are you down? I knocked you off a ledge. This must be down where you landed. E. E sums up my experience so far. E. Am I faster with the bird or without? I'm slow with the bird. Run! Run, tiny bird, run! I want to look behind me, but I can't! Why is there a divot in that? Why is everything so shiny? Why? Why is everything like it is? Why is everything orange? Who painted down here? This should make your eyes hurt. I mean, it's very pretty and shiny. Why is it such a long run, too? I'm sorry, this has gone on too long. I mean, it's nice, but it's too long. Too long. Oh, you're way back there. Why was I so worried? Wow, you're slow. Bud, you are slow. Okay, I don't want to be too critical here, but you're on your 4th iteration of this game. I have three big problems right here. 1, elephant in the room. Did you just have the model continue running and then slowly rotate 90 degrees for that? 70, 80 degrees, somewhere in there. Come on. A little bit of polish needs to be put there. 2, I outran it so, and part of this ties into point 3. I outran it so badly that I got to stand here for like 10 seconds staring at an empty hallway waiting for it to catch up. The chase sequences are hard to get right because generally tuning it to where it keeps up with the player is important. given that it is a blank generic orange hallway without a lot for me to look around at, you're going to want to keep it hot on my heels because there's no reason for me to want to look around. If it was a chase sequence where there was, say, messages on the walls, windows, things for me to look out at and see as I'm running, I'm going to use Poppy Playtime as an example for that, for the Huggy Wuggy chase. There is stuff on the walls. There's branching pathways. There are places where the player has to figure out what to do. Having the monster be slower is important there so that the player can figure things out, because in my opinion, the last thing you want to do when it comes to chase sequences is have it be you're going to die 100 times, but each time you get a little bit further because it's a matter of you memorizing the correct path. No, don't do that. My suggestion here, make this chase sequence about half the length it is. Make the monster's running speed proportional to its distance from the player. This is something Amnesia: The Dark Descent did with its harvesters, and honestly it worked really well, but basically the further away it is from you, the faster it gets, the closer it is to you, the slower it gets. The idea here being that it allows it to adapt to the player while making sure that it stays hot on the player's heels, while making it so that it doesn't quite catch up to the player too easily. And then fix whatever's going on with that animation there. Also, I know that in the last game you don't see it up close. Don't kill me. Okay. But that mouth, it's not as painted on as I thought. Okay, yeah, it's that. No, I guess that does fit with the general vibe of everything that's going on. It's supposed to have that plasticky, weird uncanniness to it, and from a distance I thought that was just a painted on mouth, but it is actually modeled, so there's some kind of weird little polygon issue going on deep in there. But yeah, you're not putting your best foot forward here with the start here, because that was, again, just shorten the chase sequence and tighten up that animation. Just do those two things and you'll be doing a lot better. Oh, hi, bird. Are you just coming with me? I don't have to carry you. Hooray! Bird, you are my friend. Have you imprinted on me or something? Probably. Left mouse button to use toy. We've called it drone the last 3 games. Why toy now? Bird. I need you to stay there for a minute. I'll be back. There you go. Clever. Hi, bird. I'm back. Not gonna leave you. Don't worry. Are you mad at me now? Do I have to be, like, up on the platform with you? We may have found a problem. Bird! Bird, please. Okay. Bird. 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 None of my buttons are working now. Literally none of my buttons are working now. Hey, hang on. Now sprint is working. Okay, I just can't interact with anything. Well, this seems like a perfectly safe place for me to go by myself without my bird friend or my remote. Oh. I'm not going. I'm confused. Did I just spray myself with knockout gas? Why would you push the button and then breathe? Flynn, you knew I was curious. Why? How dare you prey upon my curiosity for buttons? Bird, don't forget me. I'm going to die. I'm being accosted. and dragged away after exposing myself to knockout gas. That was my fault, I guess. Where am I? Why is there a thumbs down button? Am I at YouTube
Listen
headquarters?
up, criminal. That whole act of you being unconscious won't work on me.
Oh no.
You're a prisoner now. You'll do what you're told without any questions. Understood?
Okay, I have
Now
a
your first task is very simple. I will ask you yes or no questions, and you'll answer them using the buttons on your left and right. Facing forward, the button on your right is a yes, and the button on your left is a no. Question 1. Someone locked up all the criminals in the swamp on the level above. Was that you?
Yeah.
You saved a lot of time for someone that needs every minute on their hand. So thank you for that. That someone shall not be mentioned. Moving on. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board?
Jumbo Josh.
Really? I'm surprised you're still in one piece.
Me too.
Third question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board?
Yeah.
Heads up. Fourth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board?
Oh, good lord, what are you?
I thought so. You must have come from the floors above.
Wait, you look
Fifth
kind of
question.
like that chameleon.
Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board?
Yeah.
That one gives me the creeps. Sixth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board?
I mean, I'm looking at him.
I could tell something about your answers were fishy. Alright, grab your belongings from the back and step out of the room.
Was I supposed to answer no to that one? Okay. One, the game doesn't pause when you're in the menu, so I couldn't do it during the question. There's a little bit of an audio twitch when you're turning your head. I would recommend, one, add a speaker system up in the corner or something, so looking at the screen gets you a nice even stereo mix, because looking at the screen right now is putting it in the right ear, and that's a little bit meh. Given that in this section you expect the player to be looking forward, having the sound be off to the side is weird, unless you're wanting the player to do this back and forth, but it just doesn't feel like that's what's intended. Secondly, not gonna lie, I expected a much more southern drawl out of you, Sheriff Toad. So, slightly disappointed. Doing good with the voice, though. No criticism of the voice actor. It's just I would have imagined him with a more southern voice. I mean, given that he's a swamp critter, you know, Toad, swamp critter, sheriff, it just sounded western / southern / swampy.
What a waste of time. You don't even work here. What on earth are you doing this deep down anyway, partner? You know what? Follow me. We can talk more inside. It's not very safe out here.
Why are you dragging me? Also, partner. Yeah, again, it feels like even they're intending for him to be
Careful
southern.
here. It's not very sturdy.
Also, you have surgical something going on down your all the way up to your top of your skull. What happened to you, sir? You're friendly, though, I'll give you that, but you just don't have the southern voice I expected from you. Again, no criticism of the voice actor. They're doing their lines just fine and dandy. It's just I would have
Welcome to the kingdom.
envisioned more of a southern voice. Or kingdom, you could be going for a European angle, in which case, you know.
It's not up to me to decide what to do with your partner. We
Again,
need to talk to the queen. And when we do, show respect.
oh no, it's the kangaroo. If you're going to go with the European angle, I probably wouldn't use the term partner as much, because that is generally more aimed at, southern, western, who's it. I don't have a tape. Go behind the tent. The infirmary. Giant Guyvanium tanks, and maybe the mushrooms are where they get Guyvanium. There's an invisible wall here, that's just sad. Invisible wall. Giant Guyvanium tanks. Tents are a nice touch. Be nice if I could go under them. Got your whetstone. And some ruined buildings. Oh dear, now the light's on. You're bigger than I had expected or hoped. Why are you all big? Why does Shush? Are you the jester? Why does Frog no mouth? Why are you queen of the Givanium tanks? You're less horrifying than I really expected you to be. I'm just gonna wander around.
Your Majesty, I've finished interrogating the new captive.
Stop looking at me.
And how would you rate the fruitfulness of that interrogation? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, the head follows you a little too well.
They don't talk much, and I think they came from the surface.
Are you eating your paw?
The surface?
Stop eating your paw. Stop it.
That's a new one.
It's very cute, but stop.
Did they say what they're doing down here?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, your eyes follow me too.
I think I know. A worried parent can spot another worried parent from a mile away.
Good.
I've heard the screams and the crash from above. You're here in search of your child. I fear you won't find them. Most humans have ceased to come down to this floor for quite some time now. We can help with getting you back up to the upper floors, but allow us to introduce ourselves first.
I've been holding down the shift key this whole
I
time.
am Queen Mount Celia, the ruler of the kingdom. This is Sheriff Toadster, the protector and only other citizen of the kingdom. I apologize on behalf of both myself and the sheriff for the rough reception. We've all been a little on edge lately. I'm sure you can understand. How's the elevator back up doing, Sheriff?
Oh, it's not.
Not too well. It's missing some crucial parts.
3?
3 to be exact.
Do you know where these parts are?
It's always 3.
Yes, Your Majesty. I was previously too occupied to go collect them.
The coming hours will be rough for us all. But this is not your battle, parent. Sheriff, accompany the parent and go grab the missing parts.
But Your Majesty, we should be focused on protecting you.
From?
You will, once you two get back with the parts in hand.
Alright.
All right, you heard the lady. Let's head to the station, partner.
See, the animations on these models, like
You
they're...
get by too well for someone who doesn't utter a word.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know that?
Oh,
Maybe
bird!
I should talk less and see where that gets me.
Bird!
Much of what the Queen has said really downplayed our situation.
Bird!
We're in trouble. A lot of trouble.
But you have a bird now.
Queen's jester has gone rogue.
So he is a jester, I was right.
No matter what happens, he must not make the Queen laugh. Otherwise, what's in her pouch escapes, and we all die.
Yeah, if memory serves, one, I remember in the last game there was a loading screen that showed her with an alternate name, and I can't remember what it was. 2, there was a painting on the wall that talked about was it the Forgotten or the Naughty or the whatever. But yeah, there's eldritch abominations going on. Also, I have a bird now. Bird, you're gonna have to walk. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Just walk. What's over here? Nothing we need. Okay, we're just going to pretend that doesn't exist.
The 3 parts of the elevator are scattered across 3 stations, which we can get to using this old transport system. I believe it's 2 tickets per rider. 2 for me, 2 for you, and 2 for Little Beak here. There should be some scattered around here.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is the animations on the character models are actually, like, much improving. Like, just the general way as he moves, that you can see different parts of his body moving. Now, some of it may be a little exaggerated, and I'm not here to say that's, like, perfect, but I can see development, and they're doing better. Like, with each game, it is getting more polished in that regard. Some of the voice choices don't quite fit the character, or, you know, in the case that there may be limitations on, say, the staffing limitations, some of these, and it's a problem I've had all the way back to the first game, even with Banban himself, the voice coming out of the body doesn't match the body. I feel like there should be, even if you just go with some voice modulation or something, Like, again, he should be Southern. That either lean into the European, like, kingdom sheriff, like Sheriff of Nottingham vibe, or lean fully into the Western sheriff vibe. Go pick a lane. His voice does not elicit either in my mind. If I closed my eyes and listened to that voice, I would not think sheriff. His phrasing doesn't fit in either camp, and his accent doesn't fit in either camp. And it's not even like the mishmash of both. It's just like a very basic, clear-cut, just clean accent, and it doesn't fit. That said, the voices also don't fit. Like, Stinger Flynn's voice is big, booming, and deep, which makes sense because of his size and scale. But the sheriff, again, like, give him an accent, something. He's a sheriff. Lean in one of these two directions. The queen, like, again, she's like, her voice just sounds small and frail compared to the, the giant figure that the kangaroo is. And Banban, again, sounds like just a normal person talking. Give them some kind of... I don't know. I'm not an expert at doing these sorts of things. I just know that you could go a long way with giving them something unique to their voicing to make them more memorable in their voicing, because otherwise it's just somebody reading a script. And they're doing a great job at it. I'm in no way criticizing the quality of the performance. It's just that in casting, it's very important that you pick voices that... Giving a character a voice that fits the character just magnifies it in much the same way that ambient sound is so important to game design. So you need voices that fit the character. Anyway, tickets. Oh, look at you. Nope. This is a nightmare. It has to be. Thought I was ready to witness things down here, but I was wrong. They said the training would be enough. I felt betrayed and I felt scared, but I never felt both at the same time. Oh, I should have never put my life in my coworkers' hands. Been left behind as they ran away like the cowards. Now I'm left to talk to a piece of paper. What was I screaming above from, and what was that thing that came to us? It was like nothing but a massive floating face. Training manual said nothing about that. No, definitely nothing close to the giggles that seem to get closer and closer. Am I going insane? Wait a second. I found you. Put him up. Stick him up. Card. I guess that's a ticket. That is an invisible wall. That is a door. That is a bird. That was not a sign on the wall. That was not a sign on the wall. Well, that's 2 tickets. I feel like needing 6 of these is a little excessive. Do I just need to find 4? 2 for me, 2 for Bird, and you handle the others? No, I need to find all 6. They're somewhat small and inconspicuous, and I don't really feel like having me search for 6 of them is helpful. Well, it's funny, the spot where the thing was has a little bit of an extra glow. I mean, surely you don't mean that there's one. There's no way they would put 1 out there. There it is. Alright. I still feel like you could pare that down to have just been like, find 3 tickets. Sheriff, look! It's the man from the wanted poster. Get him! Don't you grin at me like that. How do go? How do go? It's weird. You can almost see through the lighting when that happened. Do I get on the green one with Bird? Oh! Button. Why don't I ride...
You know, I get your confusion, partner. I really do. What's a massive bipedal toad with a hat protecting a giant purple kangaroo queen for?
Yeah, that too.
After I was thrown down here by your kind like I was trash, I was hopeless, aimless, cold, and miles away from the promised surface. Long story short, I was found and accepted at my lowest. It was then that I declared myself the ultimate protector of the Queen. It's a cause worth fighting for. Good-hearted individuals deserve protection.
Alright, I can respect that. Bird, are you okay back there? You're catching up to us. Is that a good... Oh, we're catching up to you. I'm confused by this transit system.
We're here, partner. Let's get this over with.
Come on, Bird. Can I have my band coins? I have found so many of these folks. Where did you go?
Should be in the administration room, within the ventilation corridors. But it looks like the door's locked.
Bitter giggle. Nothing is as precious as smiles. Tell a joke wherever you walk. Interesting. I like the duality you've got going on here. Interesting. Snail and jellyfish. Bird, press the button. Bird, you are appreciated, but you need to be pushing button. Go, 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 go! Wait, two-headed freak and the feline. Is there a cat I need to know about? Come on, Bird. Or not. Oh, great, another QR code. Anyway, we just received instruction to abandon all work being done on Case 9. We'll happily oblige, as we do not suspect his behavior will change. Yeah, the higher-ups have been contacted. Keep these reports up to date. We've concluded evidence Case 9 is indeed able to hold himself back from arresting and imprisoning, often fatally, whoever he deems a filthy criminal. He just chooses not to. Case 9 only considers following orders of what he has called his citizens, while it remains unknown who he considers his citizens. It's been theorized that all of Banban Gang's members are the citizens. He seemed at least to listen to the order of Case 6 when they were both placed in the same room. Refer to recording 134 to the full transcript of interaction. While Case 9 had to be exited out of the room before he was instructed by Case 6 to do something dangerous, it was the first time he displayed obedient behavior in months. Case is permanently not ready for presentation. Don't get me wrong, QR code's cute and all, but... It doesn't take me to a link, it's just 5A. Alright, well, that's interesting. How do I... There we go. Was 5A. Bud, I don't know what they did to you. Nice guy, though. Why dark in here? I don't like.
Oh, what? What's happening? You stay in there and don't move. I'll figure out a way to get the door open.
Hi, I'm a hungry snake. Do you have any food?
That's better giggle, isn't it? Also, his voice seems to fit what I envisioned of the character. Oh, hi! Yeah, your voice is very jestery, so I grant approval on that.
Prepare to get toasted! These toad stars never disappoint, partner. That, my friend, was the jester I was talking about, aka Bitter Giggle. He now knows we're not in the kingdom. Let's grab the part and get out of here.
So yeah, that kind of is what I mean about a voice fitting a character. He had a very bubbly, giggly voice, and given his duality of design, I would expect that there would be kind of a split personality thing where he's got like his evil side and his funny side, but we'll see if they go that far. But so far, like, spot on with the voicing. That's, you know, well done and all that. This is a weird ventilation system.
I know my enemies. We're being stalked. These vents are interconnected. They make perfect traps. I'm sure there's a way we can tell which ones are rigged. We just need to figure it out.
Rigged to what? Rigged to spider. I thought the blue spider got, you know, scooshed. I mean, that's good that he survived Jumbo Josh. I mean, not good for my health and well-being, but good for his health and well-being, I guess. I think the bird is chirping to warn me. Safe? Nope. Bird says no. Can sense danger. See, that's nice. That's well done. I learned it myself, but it's also got a hint in the game. Anything? Nope, we're not going that way. What about this one? Nope. Nice music. This puzzle's well done. I approve. I guess I should hold my approval to the end, but... Can I carry you? Nope, not that one. So far, I've not had very good luck at picking them myself. Aha, they did do the same one twice. There was no way they were going to do it 3 times. There's no way they're going to do the 2 in a row twice in a row. But while I'm there, it's better to check. Okay. This last one, my guess would be the middle, but it may be the left. Yep, left. I really hope I don't have to do that. Like, thank you, bird. Found tape. Found room. System operable. What are you? I don't know, and I don't need to know. Temporary shutdown. I'm gonna hit the other button. There's a gear in there. But it appears temporary shutdown's the only available option. But I appreciate you, but don't block me in. System inoperable. What system did I just shut down? Security system? Ventilation system?
That's the part we need from this section. Let's head back and see if it'll fit.
System that was, you know, keeping a spider in check? Bird friend, I'm leaving it up to you to warn us of danger. Sure, if I feel like feel like we're not, I don't know, this area. I'm surprised it's safe, but I'm also glad that I don't have to go through that again to get out of here. What about this door? Also, workbench. How does it know which ones I've collected? We're gonna go with the cowboy hat. Sheriff, we got a cowboy hat for the drone. I mean, I didn't tell it where to go, but I guess... I'm glad you're friendly, because that would be a frightening look otherwise. You have any idea who designed this system? Because it's kind of weird. Glad it works, but it's kind of weird. Where are we going? Bud, where are we going? Are we going back to the kingdom? I mean, this is green. Employee exercise sector. Apparently not. I don't know where we're going. Is it because I hit reset? I didn't get any response from the button to tell me that it had taken my button push. Okay, good.
Let's head for the elevator to see if the clock fits.
Bahraskavai. You can wait. This is one reason it's important to have a pause button. Bye! I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.